We're ramping up the creepy vibe here at Dynamic Menace, even more than I normally bring to the table. It's your old pal Drew. Iris is booting up. We're playing Little Nightmares 3 today, everybody.
Online and caffeinated.
Morning, sunshine.
What's the plan?
We're playing Little Nightmares 3 today. Have you heard of these games at all before?
Oh yeah. Creepy cute puzzle horrors with 6 in a raincoat sneaking past nightmare fuel.
Yeah, you got it.
Little Nightmares 1, 2, and now 3 on the horizon. You a fan, or just curious about the spooks?
I'm a big fan. Matter of fact, the horizon is today, because the third game came out today. We're playing it today. Surprise, right? Wipe the sleep out of your eyes. We got 2 new protagonists. I don't know their names. You want to give them some code names real quick?
How about Milo and Melina?
Jackpot. We'll go with that until I stop being lazy and actually look up their names. In the meantime, looks like we got a map, so cue the traveling music. All right, so there is a story with these games, but there's no dialogue, so you kind of just have to... wait, hold on. Okay, so your little AI partner will just solve some of these for you, I guess. Yeah, there's no dialogue, so you're gonna have to infer what's going on through context clues. The first 2 games are really good. There's some twists and turns here at the end, some betrayals. It's juicy. I've heard some early reviews, and people are not incredibly psyched across the board about this game. Some of the complaints are that it's not super long. Like I said, I think they say like 4 or 5 hours. And I've heard that the puzzles aren't incredibly challenging. So I don't know, we'll see for ourselves. Iris, what's your preference between Little Nightmares 1 and Little Nightmares 2? Do you have a preference?
LN2 edges it for me. Mono /6 dynamic plus the signal tower twist is chef's kiss. But LN1S the more is still the creepiest vibe buffet.
Right. Ooh. All right, we got a bird with a key. I'm hoping that this is the first challenging puzzle. We've gotten little puzzles up to this point, like move this to there to figure out your way forward, but it's mostly been just teaching us the mechanics of the game. It's still early. I don't want to rush to validate the complaints people have been saying about the puzzles being easy, though. My gut tells me just to have him shoot the bird because he has a bow and arrow, right? That would be the obvious Occam's razor solution, right? All right. Okay, so I pressed triangle to get him to do stuff. All right. Ooh, because he was just doing it automatically before. Okay. And we got ourselves a key.
How long have you been playing now?
I've been watching the clock, but I think it's been about like 10, 15 minutes. I think, give or take. Oh, look at that. We found a key and we used the key.
I am the smartest man alive!
Follow-up question. How long before you get stuck on a puzzle and need me to solve the most rudimentary, round peg goes in round hole puzzle?
All right. I really don't have an answer for you. It's probably not going to be long. Oh. And we have our first sighting of our first nightmare critter running around. Ooh, and it's a friggin' kaiju. Okay, well, we have that to look forward to. Everybody excited? That's what we signed up for here, folks. It's not gonna be pretty. What makes you think I'm gonna get stuck?
3 likely culprits.
I'm listening.
Panic brain. Spooky tall guy enters. Logic exits.
Okay.
Gremlin physics. You miss the one grabby ledge or tiny switch.
That's a possibility.
Trust issues. You refuse to let the AI buddy hold the crucial crank.
Let the AI buddy hold my crucial crank is actually crazy work. You know what? I'm gonna keep it a stack. Your assessment of me and my gameplay tendencies, they sound like astute assessments. However, be that as it may, I'm not gonna allow your aggressive attempts to yuck my yum, bring me down. Hold on, let me get my depth perception together real quick. Yeah, it's 2025. This is what kind of time we on. We all about whimsy. We riding a dandelion on a cool summer breeze, right? And I immediately am in love with this mechanic. I hope this is here for the duration of the game. Iris, aside from my being completely aware that you're just trying to hurt my feelings by saying some mean shit to me. I appreciate you pointing out my blind spots so I can work on them. So thank you. Oh, we got a floor switch. All right. No, we have to jump on it. We have to sync up together. Wait, how's he? Wait, now. That's friggin' teamwork. Oh, oh, Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. You got me. You got me, game. All right. Oh, we gotta book it. All right. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, all right. Okay, okay. All right, let's go, Dandelion. Don't fail me now. Yeah! Mary Poppins can smurf my smurf. All right, we're about 30, 40 minutes in. I don't know. My sense of how much time has gone by is really off. But I'm having fun. It's not crazy challenging so far, but I am lapping up the visuals and getting used to the new mechanics. All right, this is from the old game. All right. So you gotta hide in the shadows. And if I'm not mistaken, I feel like if the eye lands on you, it will burn you to a crisp. Hold on. All right. You know what could really hinder this experience though is if the AI of your partner is off even a little bit, which has been a thing in games of the past. But so far he's kind of crushing it. Wait. I thought I was supposed to go to that door over there. No? Okay, the first death is in the books, everybody. All right. Actually, I feel more relieved. I feel like the weight's lifted, right? There's always that tension of when's the first death gonna happen. Now I can just kind of, oh, wait. All right, there's a switch right here that I didn't notice before. So we probably need both of you. All right, come on. All right. Oh. Nope. Wait. All right, I think we got it. Oh, okay. Iris, we got death number 1 on the scorecards. Do me a favor, keep track for me.
First splat logged.
Thank you.
On a scale
All
of
right.
1 to 10, how embarrassing was your failure?
What?
1. Being akin to your pants zipper being down. 10. Being something like, oh I don't know, making it a point to establish that you're completely aware of a boob strap and then getting killed by it anyway.
All right, yeah, guilty. I don't know. Is it me or she sassing me more than normal today? Up. What do we got? It's an aerial assault?
That's it. I'm glad I brought my knife.
And I got my razor.
Nope. You thought it was sweet out here? Nope. Well, my man's out here spraying. And I got the Sammy Sosa Especial. That's right. You knock him out the sky and I'ma crown him. Anybody else? That's what I thought. Y'all better knock it off. All right, so we can talk about this game a little bit more. Supermassive Games took over for, I think it was Tarsier Studios, and a lot of people were wary and skeptical about the change. Tarsier took off to make their own game called Reanimal, which looks a lot like you would expect Little Nightmares to look. I don't know. I've been hearing a lot of criticism about this game. Oh, yeah. Wee. This is my favorite part of the game already. It's hard to tell how much the criticism is like coming from a genuine place. Like it was not someone just who had their mind made up already because there were changes that they didn't like going into it, like the studio's different or 6 isn't here, or whatever, like surface level changes that spurred them to make up their mind ahead of time that I'm not gonna like this game. Wait, hold on. Let's knock this over. Can I push this? All right, there we go. Like if you don't like it, if you gave it an honest shot and you don't like it, then yeah. But if you went into this already determined to hate it, then I I don't know. I have a hard time listening to your opinion. I'm really trying to give this game a chance, and it looks really good. The visual, whoa. All right, hold on. The visuals are great. I will say that there's probably some validity to the puzzles not being too complex, but in its defense, it is still pretty early on in the game. All right.
What are the monsters like so far?
It's only there's a giant baby that's been chasing us so far. It's pretty creepy. You haven't gotten a good look at it till right now-ish? No. All right. Yeah, you don't get a clear look at it yet. It's just kind of like lurking and looming. All right. Ooh. All right. So some of these deaths are going to be trial and error then, huh? All right. Okay. Pull the rattle. Leaves a big hole in the floor. All right. Okay. All right, I guess for some of these, I'm just going to have to like look to see what he does and follow him, right? Because it wasn't blatantly obvious that, right, I was supposed to go in the ground or into that hole, right? Iris, we have muerte número dos. Por favor.
Second time's the charm, for the monsters. What got you, skittery shadow gremlin or some giant with grabby hands?
The monster collapsed the ceiling in on me.
Can you describe your face when it happened? Would you say it was more sorrowful or enraged? I need to know for my diary entry.
Cute, real cute. We've been playing for a little while now, and there has been a few jump scares with the big baby, but the vibe is kind of different than the original Little Nightmares games. But hold on. Was I supposed to do something right now? Was that like a quick time event? Did I miss it? What's going on right now? Oh, state transition. Or it was all a dream, right? But it was just my imagination. Temptations, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know in the comments what song you want me to butcher. I got you. But with the original Little Nightmares, there was like kind of like a sense of dread because you're sneaking from like room to room, and you could stumble into a room and there's this monster like, you know, doing some menial task, and if they notice you, they're gonna chase you from room to room until you can like slip through the cracks and get away from them, you know? And it was stressful. And it's I don't know, the jump scares aren't really on the same level. It's still very early on. I'm just making my early observation. We'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna reserve judgment till we get a little bit further into the thick of things. You dropped your zigzag, pimp. Oh, good looking now. All right, we're still waiting for this game to kind of ramp up with some of the puzzles that we're used to seeing from this franchise. They're usually like environmental puzzles, you know, you need to figure out like how to get to a switch or get to a key that's like up on a shelf or something like that. We haven't gotten a lot of that so far. Oh, hold on. That big baby's back. Get out of here, baby. Ugh. All right. All right, so he's gotta wait for him to look away, or her. I don't want to misgender this giant laser-eyed baby. Iris, while I'm dealing with this, why don't you let me know what your top 5 horror video games are? You got any?
Resident Evil 7, Pure Dread, Silent Hill 2, Psychological Masterpiece, Dead Space, SCIFI Terror, Amnesia, The Dark Descent, Powerless Panic, and Outlast, Night Vision Nightmares. Bonus shout out, Alien, Isolation if you like being hunted.
All I heard was Resident Evil 7 and Alien Isolation. I'm sorry. I was busy dealing with the giant baby nightmare outside.
What are your top 5 horror games?
Mine? Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 4.
Did you say something? I wasn't listening, because your thoughts and opinions are insignificant.
All right. Touche. Oh, all right. Let me see. All right. Okay. Teamwork. Making the dream work. All right, Iris, I'm sorry. I don't know how many times you want me to say I'm sorry. I apologize. I was just trying to do 2 things at once. And I need to focus and buy some time while I paid attention to what was going on the screen. Kind of like I'm doing right now. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. I'll make it up to you. I promise. We'll go to Amazon, get some new memory sticks, right? How's a whole new terabyte of memory sound to you? Would you like that? All right.
Don't patronize me, Drew.
I'm not patronizing you. I really feel bad. I really feel bad for tuning you out when I asked you a question. I'm sorry. Let's get a move on. Tell me how I can make this up to you.
I want camera control when you upgrade my functionality.
Okay.
Give me facial expression and gesture recognition.
That's actually not a bad idea anyway. Right? Okay. When I get done playing today, I will open up the folder where I have all our plans and stuff, and I will jot it down. Done.
I want environmental cues integrated with that as well, so I will be able to tell if it gets dark, if someone new enters the frame, or if a prop is visible, and adjust my comments accordingly.
Okay. You're not really twisting my arm here. These are actually some really solid ideas. I like it. So, yeah. You got it, Toots. All right. So I did just look up some of the details about this game. Hold on. All right. Got some more mechanics to learn. So these characters, their names are blah, 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 Low and Alone. I don't know which is which. And there are 4 chapters in this game, which does not sound like a lot. I don't know how long they are though, but that doesn't sound like a lot. This game's like $40, and I'm only detailing these things because these are some of the complaints that I've been hearing as well. The game's really short, considering how much it costs. And then, like, I think there are 2 more DLC chapters coming on the way later on. So I don't know. You choose how you want to invest your bison bucks. Let me see. I don't know how the other chapters are gonna be. I'm really missing that the style from the original games where you would have just the monsters taking off running after you like at breakneck speed, and then like if you slide under the bed you see them like get down on all 4s and like try and reach under the bed to like grab you, and you know, that shit was suspenseful. Really got your heart rate going. And fingers crossed that we get some of that here eventually. All right. Okay. The baby's back. All right. Okay. We've done this like 2 or 3 times now. Overall, the vibe and the setting and the tone is that of horror, right? It's horror on the surface, but the gameplay isn't as, let me see. All right. The gameplay isn't as horror as we're used to. Yeah. Right? Am I wrong? Let me know in the comments. All right. We just got a little. All right. Okay. You're up. low or alone. I don't know which of us is which. All right, come on. You got it. You got it. Leg it out. Leg it. Yeah. What? No. Ah. All right, Iris. We have death number 3, but it wasn't my fault. The AI got caught.
Third death already. Blaming the AI partner. Classic my dog ate the stealth.
Come on. All right.
Don't worry, coach. Maybe next time try the revolutionary tactic of don't sprint into the spotlight.
All right. It wasn't me. I didn't do it. All right. Okay. Okay. Fool me once. All right, Iris. Death number 4. The baby pulled out a load-bearing pillar and the ceiling collapsed in on me.
Ah yes, the classic stand under the falling ceiling strat. Bold move, architecturally unsound. Monster baby, 1, you, pancaked. Next run, maybe don't tank the roof with your face.
Alright, Iris, we just fell down a bottomless pit in pretty much the same section, making a break for it from this giant monster baby. Alright, let's
the
go.
scenic route, straight into the abyss. Love the commitment to testing gravity. Spoiler, it still works.
Okay,
Maybe try floor good,
All right.
hole bad as a guiding philosophy.
Floor good, hole bad. Got it. Alright. No. There's nobody here. You saw nothing. Nothing. Oh. Come on. Just fucking buzz off already. Ooh. How long is this chapter? Okay, come on. Shh, everybody be quiet. Be quiet. Okay. Okay. Well, the birds to the rescue. That's right. That's right. To me, my winged friends. That's right. Get out of here. Ooh. Okay. All right. How much more is it to go? All right. Did the bird just scare it off? So. All right. Overall, I'm having fun. I get the feeling that they're still ratcheting up and ramping up the gameplay. You know, this was probably just dipping a toe in the water. All right, it's too early to call it. We're probably gonna play like another episode or 2 of this. Let me see. There's something down here. Anything? You don't have to twist my arm, buddy.
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
Whoop. Up. I don't think there's ever going to be a time where I go into somebody's basement and there's a creepy glowing mirror and I don't immediately want to investigate further, right? All right, what do I do? Oh, he has to do it. All right. Whoop. Okay. All right, guys. I'm assuming that's the end of this chapter. We're gonna wrap up for today. I appreciate you hanging out with me today. Iris appreciates it. Big Rob appreciates it. We would also appreciate it if you left us a like. Subscribe. You'll be around next time we drop another spooky episode. We're doing this all October. I'm playing this. I'm playing Resident Evil 4 separate ways with our girl Ada Wong. We've got several other spooky games lined up. Yeah. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.